Hey, what's up everybody, Commander Radix here, bringing you a quick little update video. You know, here at the Commander Radix channel, we have quite a few different types of content here. It's very much a variety channel, a very nerdy channel. Yeah, there's a lot crammed into one channel, as I'm sure you're aware of by now. And it's been like that, frankly, since the very beginning of the channel, since the Primus Prime 22 days, when this channel had things like Transformers lore, but also video game Let's Plays, and also every now and then a history video, and all sorts of stuff on this channel. And because of all the different variety that was on this channel, I really didn't know how to organize things, how to plan things out, how my work schedule should look like, how my upload schedule should look like, and what variety I should be covering. And then there was a period where we exploded into 5 different channels. We had the channel for Primus Prime 22 or Commander Radix, we had the Transformers lore channel, we had the Commander's Cabin channel, we had the Primus or Radix Academy channel, we had Radix Repository, we had uploads over on the Lazy Koalas channel. So many channels, especially at a time when I just simply wasn't uploading much. There was a time period where I didn't want to make Transformers videos. It was all very scatterbrained, very strange, very odd. But about 4 years ago, I made the decision to just make everything one channel, the Commander Radix channel. And we've been going on for 4 years with everything on one channel, and it was fine, but things happened. The Commander Radix channel exploded in popularity, relatively speaking. The History and Lore series began uploading as a regular history series, history, mythology, all that sort of stuff. While Transformers Lore also started pumping out more episodes than it had in the past. And it has resulted in a very strange channel, where we have a chunk of this channel's audience is here for the Transformers content, a chunk of the audience is here for the history and lore content. And frankly, those two audiences don't overlap that much. As much as I wish they would, they don't. You know, back in the 2018 days, people would say in my comment section, is this a history video? This isn't Transformers, I'm unsubscribing. And now here in 2024, I get comments of, wow, I was here for the history videos, but it's interesting that you're really into Transformers too. Or I've gotten comments saying, I would have subscribed if it wasn't for all this Transformers stuff. First of all, that type of person, you know, you're not fun, get out of here. But it is indicative of Transformers lore and history and lore are two very big series that cover a lot of stuff. And they're almost too big, not almost, they are too big to fit on one channel. Transformers lore can cover a wide variety of topics from the Transformers multiverse. It can cover stories, ideas, concepts, themes, technologies, characters, stuff like that. From across the Transformers multiverse, which doesn't just mean series titled Transformers, but also a lot of G.I. Joe stuff, Micronauts, things like that, and even other properties like Brave X Kaiser and Zoids. So that's a big range of things Transformers lore can cover. History and lore also has a huge range of things it can cover. It can cover history, it can cover mythology, it can be sort of audio recordings of short stories from history, it could be, or readings of primary sources, it could be general commentary on history or historiography in general, it can be theology and things like that. Sociology, psychology, and metaphysics. I'm starting up a sub-series within history and lore coming up soon that's going to be looking a lot at metaphysics and philosophy. And those are two very big ranges, Transformers lore and history and lore. And I think we're reaching the point where both Transformers lore and history and lore have a fairly solid viewer base. There are people who are active in the comments who are fans of Transformers lore or fans of history and lore. And I kind of feel bad now that we have so many people watching. If, for example, you're here for history and lore, and I feel like I don't have an established upload schedule right now. Right now it's whatever I feel like uploading. And I feel bad if you're here for history and lore, and then you just had 2 Transformers lore videos within a week. just because I've been feeling like making those Transformers lore videos, and I'm also working on a history and lore video that's really long, so it's taking more time for me to make that. And I really think, actually, that both Transformers lore and history and lore have potential. And I think that by having them on the same channel is actually hurting their potential for growth, hurting the potential for them reaching the people who would be interested in seeing them. I have been considering everyone else's point of view. I did a survey on the YouTube community tab. I did a talking about it in Discord. And it seems to everyone, for most people, that yes, it would be probably a good idea if Transformers lore and history and lore were on different YouTube channels. Although still keeping the Radix overarching theme. It's still Radix making these videos. So without further ado, this video is a quick little announcement, although I've been recording for 8 minutes now. This video is an announcement that after 4 years of the one-channel policy, we are ending the one-channel policy and beginning a 2-channel policy. From this point on, I will be focusing on 2 channels. That being Commander Radix, the channel you are watching right now, and Radix the Lorekeeper. For point of reference, this Radix the Lorekeeper channel used to be the Radix Academy channel. So some of you are probably already subscribed to the Radix the Lorekeeper channel and you just haven't realized it yet, if you were subscribed to Radix Academy. The way this is going to work is from this point forward, history and lore videos will be on the Radix the Lorekeeper channel. So if you are here at this channel for the history videos, the mythology videos, the theology videos, things like that, please consider subscribing to Radix the Lorekeeper. That's where you're going to get that. My history meme reaction videos, that series, will also continue on the Radix the Lorekeeper channel. Everything else, Transformers lore, including Transformers More lore, the Rad Fort, the Commander's Cabin podcast, any gaming videos I do, any commentary videos I do, any non-history meme videos I do, the reviews for the Energon Universe books, the symbolism of Transformers, and even my video talking about the role of fiction, you know, the mini-series I'm doing about the role of fiction in our lives. That's going to be on the Commander Radix channel. Now note the importance here. The Commander Radix channel is not just a Transformers channel, although Transformers lore will be the flagship for this channel. History and lore will be the flagship of the Radix the Lorekeeper channel. Though Commander Radix is not a Transformers channel, it's a me channel, it's just that I happen to like talking about Transformers. But anything else that's not history related goes on Commander Radix. What is history and lore related goes on Radix the Lorekeeper. I hope this actually will result in more uploads for me and more content of the type you guys want to watch. For example, I might feel in the mood to make Transformers lore videos, but if I hadn't made a history and lore video recently on the channel, I might feel held back from actually making those Transformers lore videos and still procrastinate on the history and lore videos, and then nothing gets uploaded to the channel. However, with the 2-channel solution, I can upload whatever I feel like, whenever I want to. The Commander Radix channel is going to be able to focus more on Transformers lore. We're going to be able to cover a wider range of topics. The History and Lore channel, likewise, will be able to cover a wide range of topics, and both channels will have their own room to grow. I will probably start re-uploading some History and Lore videos over on the Radix the Lorekeeper channel, especially the big ones, the popular ones. That actually was the channel where the Paleolithic Japan video first went live, so I might just republic that one and make unlisted the one on this channel. Some of you might think that my video talking about the classics, about the role of classics in our lives and fiction in our lives, at this point in time I've only made one episode in that 4-episode miniseries. It's the How to Not Be a Consumer video. You might think that should go on the Radix the Lorekeeper channel, but the intended audience for that miniseries are Transformer fans, because it's basically saying don't be a bug man, so that applies more to Transformers fans. So that's why that's on the Commander Radix channel. Even though they're going to be on 2 separate channels, in my head it's still going to sort of be one channel, so I'm probably going to reference how much I love history on the Commander Radix channel, I might reference Transformers here and there on the Radix the Lorekeeper channel, right? In my head, it's the same ecosystem, the Commander Radix ecosystem. The main reason this is happening is so people who are really into everything else I do besides history can have their space, and every people who really like my history and mythology and that sort of stuff, those videos can go there and not have to deal with constant Transformers lore uploads. So I hope this creates a situation that everyone can be happy with. And you know, maybe Radix the Lorekeeper will also rise up and be a pretty large channel with its own viewership. With its more focused aspect, Commander Radix can rise as well. I don't know, I hope this will work out. Truth be told, I am a bit hesitant. There are a few worries I have about doing this, but I think this is for the best. This seems to be what all of you guys have been saying I should do, so that's what I'm going to do. So, if you're into history and lore, consider subscribing to Radix the Lorekeeper. Thank you guys so much for watching this quick little update video. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll just keep rising higher than ever before, 'cause there ain't another man on this planet who can break through the heavens and beat your high score. Yeah, we're so damn sore about the way that you left. We fought to the bitter and it's left, we're left in two. 'Cause we'll never forget you, there ain't nobody else who can do what you do. I ain't about